After failing to qualify for the last 8 of the UEFA Champions League for the first time since 2007, I figured Barcelona supporters could use a few reasons to smile. I'm the Undefeated Moustache John, and here's 5 reasons why all my fellow Culers out there should be walking around with a smile on their face.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now tuning in to the Undefeated Moustache John.
Coming in at reason number 1 is Barcelona's recent form since switching to a 3-back formation. In what was seemingly Barcelona's darkest point of the season, we were down 2-0 in the first leg in the Copa del Rey against Sevilla. We were down 4-1 in the first leg against PSG in the Champions League. We were 11 points plus a match in hand down in La Liga. Things were not looking good, and Ronald Koeman decides to switch to a 3-1-4-2 formation that has turned things around for Barcelona. Since then, we are seeing much better performances from players like Dest and Dembele. I realize Dembele is on the hot seat right now with his poor finishing against PSG, but just the fact that he was in the position to create those chances, you were not seeing that early on. So reason number 1, switching formations to that 3-back has really launched a great run of form for Barcelona. Reasons number 2 and 3 are coming at you as a combo here because the justification is just about the same. Reason number 2 to have a smile on your face is that we are all of a sudden alive again in La Liga. And reason number 3 is we have the Copa del Rey Final to look forward to after a dramatic comeback in the semifinal against Sevilla. So, folks, again, back to the current run of form for Barcelona. We are hitting stride at the right time. We've got 4 wins out of the last 5. The only one that was a miss was that draw against PSG, and if it's not for a fluke penalty called against Langley there, that one's going to be a win for Barcelona. So winning 4 out of the last 5 is looking good for us. We are on a hot streak going into the Copa del Rey Final in April. And folks, we have 12 matches left in La Liga. We have a 6-point deficit to make up, but we do have a head-to-head tie with Atletico Madrid. Let's go. So reasons number 2 and 3, folks, is we've got trophies on the line. We've got trophies to fight for, and it is time to get excited for the end of this season. Reason number 4, my friends, is that former and new club president Joan Laporta is back to run Barcelona. We are moving on from the disgraceful era of Bartomeu, who did such horrendous things like hiring a third-party company to spread rumors about Barcelona players. He ran off players like Neymar because of the toxic relationship that he and the board had with players. And, of course, ended his campaign at Barcelona by being voted out and then ultimately getting arrested on charges for racketeering. So we are moving on from Bartomeu, and we are ushering in the second era of Joan Laporta. For those of you that aren't familiar with Joan Laporta's history, he ran the club from 2003 to 2010. Just some highlights are that he signed Ronaldinho, one of my favorite players of all time. He also was the first to believe in a young Pep Guardiola, who at the time had only had 1 year of coaching experience, which came at Barcelona B. Joan Laporta said, "That's our guy." He promoted him to the first team, and you all know what happened after that. Barcelona got a record 6 trophies in 1 calendar year, 2009. It was an amazing campaign. So this is another thing to get excited about for the future. It's not exactly going to have an impact on this year's campaign, so it's not an immediate impact, but it is certainly worth getting excited for the future. Speaking of the future, reason number 1 for Barcelona fans to be walking around with a smile on their face is the youth talent that has emerged in this campaign at Barcelona. Most recently, Ilaish Mariba, busting through in midfield. People are calling him a young Paul Pogba. Maybe. He's a little bit smaller, but at the young age of 18, he is having an impact on the club. He's starting to get some playing time and had a very notable goal recently, just a couple matches ago. It's worth checking out. Below him, you've got Pedri, also 18, who has become a staple in the midfield. You have Serginho Dest, who's 20 years old, who has rediscovered his form and his confidence and is playing tremendously at Barcelona. Who else? Let me look at my list. We've got Mingueza, who's 21, who's become a regular starter at center back and right back. Araujo, who's 22, regular starter with tremendous potential. He's got the height and speed of a Virgil van Dijk. Again, I don't like putting these big name comparisons on young players, but watch him play, folks. Watch him play. We got more. Frankie de Jong, it's his second year at Barcelona, so you might overlook that, but he's only 23 years old. Dembele, also 23 years old. Let's not overlook the big one, friends. Ansu Fati, still a young 18 years old. He's missed most of this year. He broke into the senior squad last year. At the beginning of this season, it was looking like he was going to be the Pichichi Award winner. He had some injuries. He's had some setbacks. He's had 3 surgeries now, so he's out for the rest of the year. But coming back next year, we got him. We got Ansu Fati. You throw in Junior Firpo, Trincao, and Eric Garcia coming in, all of a sudden we have 11 players under 25 that could develop into world-class talents. So the future of Barcelona is looking very bright. I know we still have some holes to fill. We definitely need a number 9. We could probably get a defensive mid in there somewhere. And, to have a young goalkeeper come in wouldn't be so bad. Ter Stegen is, I think, 29, which is pretty young for a goalkeeper, but it doesn't hurt to have somebody young hanging around and learning from someone like Ter Stegen. So number 1 reason for Barcelona fans to be smiling right now is that the future is very bright. So to close things out, folks, I know that it's disappointing that we couldn't make it through against PSG, particularly the way that the second leg played out, just not being able to finish in that first half. I know, but those are good reasons to still be smiling. We've got tremendous form going into the end of the campaign. We've got the Copa del Rey Final in April. We are alive for the La Liga title, despite all odds being 11 points and a match down in this one. We've got the new president, Joan Laporta, with a history of success, and he is coming in to mold the future of the next generation of Barcelona talent. Bonus points, bonus reasons, my friends, is that we've got one of the greatest comebacks in Copa del Rey history that we all got to witness this year. That doesn't happen very often. Not a lot of clubs get to have moments like that, so cherish those moments. And then on top of that, we can always look back at a full trophy case full of great memories to help us smile. So I don't want to stay focused in the past. I think I gave you some good reasons that are based in the future for us to be proud, for us to be excited, and for us to have some smiles on our faces. That's going to be it for now. If you like this video, I'd like to invite you to join the Undefeated community. We do live watch parties for pretty much every Barcelona match. Plus, we throw in the Moustache Match of the Week, which is usually English Premier League, but I also cover Champions League, any major international tournaments. And then, of course, we have the Instagram and Twitter conversations going on in between streams. So make sure you follow me there at the Undefeated Moustache John on Instagram, at the Undefeated MJ on Twitter. I love to keep the conversation going. It's a big part of why I started this channel. So make sure you subscribe to join the community, turn on notifications so you don't miss any of those watch parties. Follow me on social media to keep the conversation going in between streams. And that's it, folks. So thanks for tuning in and taking a ride. I'll see y'all next time.